Hey, greetings, fellow brothers and sisters, and challengers of the 21-day quarantine body shift. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday. Welcome to the Q&A Hangout session with me. So hopefully you guys have no problem getting on, logging on. But some housekeeping before we get started. So if you're joining me live, please hashtag live in the comments. And if you are watching this live stream right after, please hashtag replay. So in order for me to also see all your comments, please head over to streamyard.com/Facebook. So that gives StreamYard permission to show your posts on the Facebook group or on my Facebook profile. All right. And if you want to know more about the 21-day quarantine body shift, it's a program to help you get started on your uh, on your session to have a goal, a strong action plan, and a strong mindset to to get your goals, especially in health and fitness, up and running, right? So it's 21 days of just a quick start to finally living the life that you want to live. It's more about planting your tree now and then enjoying life after. So that's what this program is more geared towards. So just head over to the link. Also, let's see. So for me to also see your posts, let's see. So today, for the October challenge group, we are what you call it? We are on day 12. Oh wait, hold on. Day 11. Sorry, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we are on day 11, and the group is already halfway through the program. So did it was a very you know was a very streamlined? No, but we are growing this project together. We are definitely you know creating this project with the feedback and the suggestions that the members have made. And yeah, it's been very good. It's been very positive. We've been supporting each other through the last 11 days, sharing our progress, sharing what we've done, and supporting each other. So far so good. So hopefully, when we get to the November challenge group that we're hoping to launch on November 2nd on my birthday, that it will be a lot more clear and a lot more more streamlined, because what I think that will value the group might not be what the group wants. So you have to find out what your clients want, and that will help them on their journey. Then you have to listen to that and bring as much solutions and sources as much as possible to help them out. So today's every Thursday is an informal meeting. It's more of a Q&A. Mondays we have goal setting lesson or topic that I feel that will help you guys develop that strong mindset, and also at the same time help you guys better plan your day, plan reaching your goals. So, all right. So, okay, it's not showing there. Let me head over here. Let's see if it shows up. Okay, let me give a few seconds. I'm gonna refresh the page. You might have feedback as I'll try to mute the what you guys are seeing. Oh boy. Okay, hopefully you guys are seeing the stream. Interesting. Let's see. Let's open that. All right. Okay. All right. Let's test this out again. Okay. So yeah, if you head over to StreamYard, I should be able to see your comments, and I can bring it up onto the screen so that your questions will be able to it may help other people. So if you don't head over to StreamYard, instead of showing who posted it, it will just say Facebook user. So especially if you guys have follow-up questions, and I'm not sure if I'm answering the right person, if I say hopefully that helps. Does that make sense? And then it'll still say Facebook user. So but yep. Okay. All right, so let me try to share the screen. Hopefully, the audio is coming out very well. Oops. Let me do that. Oops, don't want to do that. One sec as I work on my lighting here. All righty. So yeah, as of now, we are in the second week of the program, and yeah, so far so good. Let me see if I can share what I'm seeing. But yeah, I mean, so far the group's doing well. Majority are getting their, 85% are getting their workouts in, and that well job to the group. Uh, and yeah, I just have to reach out to the few and see how they're doing and help them on their way. Most important is just don't think of it like a course or school session when you feel like you've fallen behind and trying to catch up. Then you end up not getting back on it. So it's definitely not the same thing. 21 days, it's just a number, and it's just a number to see how far you guys will come within 21 days. Obviously, it's going to take more than 21 days, depending on what your goal is. But you know the purpose of this challenge group is to get you started and finding out the first, breaking it down to the very smallest action that you can take on a daily uh, as a daily task, so that we can start the snowball effect and start find that lead domino to get you on your way. And then if you do scale up or do a lot better, then we will move on to the next action that you have created on your list. So obviously once you when we write these goals, when you have these goals, it's basically these goals are based on what your current situation is, right? And especially, this current situation that you're in is for its reality to you, right? But sharing a little bit about my story, obviously, when we had our second born back in 2013, I was in a very rough shape in my life. So at that point, it was very stressful because, especially having the second one when we're both about, let's see, what was that, 30, 33, 34. It's just a lot of situations with health, and obviously I didn't take care of my health, and I was about 216 pounds already, and I was just not feeling comfortable in under my skin, and so many health ailments, pains that I've been feeling on a daily, uh, every day. It was, having, you know a child on, uh, especially, you want to be there for them through us, throughout their lifetime, especially, hopefully, they start their own family themselves. You want to be part of that, and hopefully see, you know your grandkids, not also, help them in school, and activities that they want to participate in life. You want to be part of that memory, uh, creation of those memories. So yeah, I mean, it was time to just, we've been through a lot of rough spots, raising our family, especially with our firstborn, and having the second one, especially, you do your best to improve your situation. And when we made that decision to have a second one, obviously, putting yourself first, especially with your health, and uh, and your nutrition, and rest. It was all work to, become in a better financial situation. So sometimes, with that said, you're working yourself uh, hard, and taking less time sleeping. And we both work graveyard shifts, so it took a lot of toll on our body. And obviously, we weren't able to pass, you know healthy and strong genes to our second child. And yeah, there was challenges that we had to go through for his first few years, when he was born. So, for me, that's something that, I feel responsible for. But then, you have to move forward, with the best intentions, to now, give them the best chance in life to succeed. They're gonna have to overcome these challenges that they will live for the rest of their lives. And just, that's just something I want to bring forward, to sharing my story, that, especially if you're planning to have children, or adopt children, or, you know uh, my children have paused. You have to set example towards your health, and the lifestyle you want to live, so that, you know that's what they sponge, and that's what they, the activities, and eating right is just part of the life, and you have to set that for you. You have to set those standards in your own household and how you do things. But we had to break it down to the very smallest of dominoes, the very first domino that once you flick it, everything, the rest of the dominoes that you have set and wish to accomplish will fall easily, right? So yeah, I mean, always dream big, uh, visualize what achieving this goal will look like, and then just break it down to the very smallest things. So yeah, with back to the story, it yeah, I was in the rough shape of my life back in 2013. Decided to finally address my health and do a general checkup. Once I got my blood work, my ECG, a few samples, then taken by the lab. I think that was a Thursday or a few days, but I just know getting the phone call from the doctor on Saturday on the weekend when the office is not even open. That just that I was definitely worried, right? Especially the manager is a relative, so that's why we were able to get that special call or emergency call at this stage, and then coming in, just finding out that my blood work, 8 categories were like through the roof, right? They were way past normal levels, but the doctor did not call me for that situation. He called me because of my ECG, and it was very low, and that just it brought him a lot of red flags that he had to enroll me to the Healthy Heart program here in Vancouver at St. Paul's Hospital, and also booked me appointment to a heart specialist, a cardiologist. So yeah, obviously, that day was very eye opening for me, right? And hold on, let me see. Give me one sec. But yeah, that was a eye opening experience, and obviously, I expected the worst because yeah, obviously, I wasn't looking after my health for so many years. For right, I've always feared the doctor, and that's just something that came back to haunt me later, right? And obviously something that I passed on to my kids. So okay, one sec as I hopefully. All right, here we go. Hey Teresa, I hope you're doing well. Hope looking forward to seeing you and the rest of the team on Sunday. So if you haven't if you weren't able to see the earlier parts of this one, so that I can see your comment, just head over there and just give StreamYard the permission so I can see your comments. So yeah, back to my story. That was in 2013. Uh, so it took me 1 year. I was in the Healthy Heart program to go from 216 to 206, and the doctor of that program was happy and wanted me to continue. And regarding the heart appointment, um, good news and extraordinary news at the same time. Good news, there was nothing wrong with my heart. Right, the low heartbeats was because of a condition. Now, if you guys see or when you hear condition, then yeah, it will cause for red flags, right? But uh, my condition, and this is going now live, so hopefully, if ever something happens to me, and I drop on the spot, you guys know what to do. So my condition's called dextrocardia, and what that means is that for almost 30 out of, I am a condition of one out of, I believe, 13,000 people. So majority of the world have their heart on the left side. So I guess you guys know where I'm going with this. So the reason why my heart beats was very low, because all the electrodes that the lab technicians have put on me. Oh, okay, I lost my lights. They were on the wrong side. So what that means is my heart's on the right side, or basically my heart's flipped. So it's reversed. So does that cause any conditions that I need to worry about? Well, I hope not, but the cardiologist says no. I should be able to live a normal life. It's just, one of the things that your heart is in the wrong side. So with that said, and hopefully, you guys be able to watch this video. Let me bring it up. So if you guys can see on my logo, especially on the, let's see if I can point it. Yep, there. Obviously, you can see where the heart's located. So I'm waiting. I was waiting for one person to call me out and say, dude, the heart on your logo is on the wrong side." And like, I would have been like, yes, for majority of the population, it should be on the left side, but for me, it's on the left, and that's why this logo is specialized to me, and because my heart is in the right place. No pun intended, but like, I want to help, and I want to serve people as much as possible, and at the same time, hopefully bring a lot of value, and something. This is just what I want to do. If it's through fitness, sharing my story, that's what my coach has mentioned to me on my one-on-one session with her. She said, share what you're passionate about, share what you're comfortable about, share your story that you did to overcome. So here we are now. It's like a huge 180 turn from, I believe, September, when I had that call. I think September 24 or September 17, when I had that call, and we went from promoting digital products, creating your own business online. Especially one of my business is selling stickers on eBay, and from going to that to going back to health and fitness was a huge 180 turn. So I mean, one of my things that I wanted to pitch, selling digital products online, is basically I was able to sell 1,000 stickers during COVID, with just doing stickers. And hopefully I was able, I want to create a training uh, course on that, and promote the products to help people uh, start their own online business, right? So, but obviously, it's something still new to me, especially outside of e-commerce. And you know obviously it it held me back because I was always wanting to over deliver and add value, and I'm still learning and still training at that time. So obviously I didn't put something together because I'm learning things as I go and creating a program towards that, right? So, but yeah, definitely, if I didn't make that choice, then I wouldn't be here for that. But yeah, it was a complete 180 turn. So doing that to here. So yeah, back to the story again. Uh, yeah, my heart was on the right side, or it was not only like it just shift over. It's flipped, and it's more to the right side. So obviously when I do all these ECGs, and all the electrodes have to be in the reverse order, right? So uh, especially when I had an incident last year, I believe in November, October, when I just felt I thought it was a heart uh, pain on my right side. It was more of I think a muscle strain because I started doing weightlifting. So that's probably what the pain I was feeling during one of my long runs with the group. And I thank a lot of my. That's why I love the running group, especially when you run in a community. I mean, obviously we can't do those big run groups with the air with COVID happening, but yeah, a lot of people checked up on me on that day, and just ran with me. Obviously I was very stubborn, and I don't want to share my I don't want people to worry about to me, and obviously a lot of people have that same feeling, but I didn't want people to worry about me, and especially when I try to I'm like the cheerleader of the group, and I want everyone to enjoy the run. I kept quiet about it, but only a few people who noticed me just rotating my arm and just holding my right chest. They asked so if there was anything okay, and obviously, I just told them what I feel, and then they gave me some recommendations to help me out, and that's just what I did. And obviously that day, which was a Sunday, I wasn't feeling that well later in the evening, so I had to make the call and check into the emergency, and obviously, yeah, they because I was getting lightheaded and feeling dizzy all of a sudden, and I don't know, I was thinking of, oh, this is more than just it being a muscle problem, right? So I checked in. I called in sick for work Monday, especially I start at 4 a.m. I called in sick. Went into the emergency, had some CAT scans, blood work. Anything you can think of to see what's wrong, and yeah, obviously they didn't see anything, and even this last year. Obviously, we still don't even have confirmed answers. I mean, I was more of uh, heading out to all those ultrasounds and stress tests in the weeks following after the emergency. I was, it was we didn't find any answers, so we just assume that it's just a muscle strain for maybe starting with heavier weights too soon, right? But I'm not a doctor, and the doctors did not confirm that. And they just said it's a possibility, but yeah, obviously, it's a scary feeling, but these are stuff that I'm gonna have to deal with for the future. Hopefully, hopefully I don't have a heart attack or found, especially with not without my family who know about my condition, because to tell the paramedics, or tell those that have to do everything in reverse, that that could have been what saved my life. But anyways, yeah, back to back to the story. And yeah, so found out my heart's on the right side, lost 10 pounds at the healthy heart program. So that was one almost 1 year. So, and we're into 2014 now. So yeah, end of 2014, November, one of I've been posting my story for every day, I guess, on Facebook. And a lot of people have reached out and supported me, and classmates, friends I haven't seen for so many years reached out. And I was just basically putting my story out there just to document my progress, keep myself, at the same time, keep myself accountable, because if I say something, I have to do it, because it's out there and people will call me out if I don't follow through. So that's what I did. I have it on a blog, a WordPress, that I under www.ryanjarata.com, if you guys want to see the first beginning years of my journey, right? And yeah, that was out there. And yeah, my captain from bowling, Ron, reached out to me and shared to me a program that he's been using for his dad, because his dad had problems as well, and he needed to get his health back in order. And the program has helped him. And being at 206, and obviously I want more to lose, right? Because it was almost taking a whole almost a whole year just to lose 10 pounds. um I was like, what, let's give it a try. And he said, it's only 21 days. So that's what I did. And I went out and did a program uh called Beachbody. Let's see. And it was one program, a very popular program called the 21 Day Fix. So let me bring that up for you guys. Okay, let me move over here. See if that works. Okay, hold on. Let me do this quickly. All right, and let me take off the layout on StreamYard. There you go. Okay. So obviously, what you're seeing now was a huge difference from what it was way back in 2014. So 2014, it was more of the info commercials. What Beachbody was at that time was infomercials. If you were watching infomercials on products called P90X or Insanity, that was run and operated by Beachbody, right? And now we're living in the era of streaming, thanks to Netflix. And this was actually going before, I think, Peloton, because I think it was just last 2 years that I was doing the streaming, but I could be wrong. But anyways, yeah. So now we live in the era of uh, videos, vlogging. So now instead of having CDs and physical file, you can get your programs uh, done online. So before I took this with me on the gym when I was doing some exercise not related to weights. So and I streamed it on my phone and just follow the routine. So this is what I used at the time to improve my health, right? And I came to the part where, I mean, okay, I came to the part where, uh, especially it was November when I got in. I think my coach contacted me in October of 2014. I got in and started doing the course in November. Uh, and yeah, I got into day 4, day 5. I'm trying to find it's we're talking about almost 6 years, 5 6 years ago. It's the mind goes fuzzy on the exact dates, but I know it was it felt like a Thursday, but I always and some of my gut saying it's day 5, which is a Friday. But anyways, yeah, I was sore as heck, and I came to almost the point of like, why am I doing this to myself? Why I shouldn't be hurting this badly. I was close to giving up on myself, giving up on my family, especially for we're talking about my health and well being, and giving up to where we are today, right? Meeting all my friends in the running community, my classmates that reached out to me and made friends on this journey. I won't be here today if that version of me on day 5 didn't say, you know what, this is a 21-day program. Let's see where this will take me after 21 days, right? And so I stuck through it, right? My coach followed up with me and kept me accountable through that process also. And after 21 days I lost about more than 10 pounds. I'm thinking it was 13 to 16 pounds on that time. So, and that was November, right? And so obviously I felt a lot good. Obviously a lot of that is water, that your water weight that your body's been holding on to, but that's a lot easier on my body. So yeah, and then obviously this is November, and obviously what's December? One of the toughest months to stay healthy and eat healthy, and especially I'm just starting this journey that I can easily head down south hard, right? But obviously I enjoyed what I was able to achieve in November, and even though, like I said, I had 3 Christmas parties that December, I was still able to lose, I think, 6 to 9 pounds on December while having cake and having all this crazy foods on December. I was able to stay on track, limit myself to one plate. Well, probably one huge plate, and yeah, just get back on it. You have the Christmas party one day of the week. Then you have 6 days to work on yourself and get back to where you were. So that's how I challenged those three Christmas parties. So I enjoyed myself the one day, and then most definitely got back into the swing of things until the next Christmas party. So you just set yourself up as much as possible for success by eating before the Christmas party or having a lot of fluids so you feel satiated and full. And yeah, so that you don't eat as much or order as much at the on the Christmas party. So that's what I was able. That's what I did to stay on track and lose the 6 to 9 pounds I did in December. Then I continue on with my 21 days. So actually, what I did was 63 days straight to get to about 170 pounds. So from 206 to 170 pounds, I was able to achieve. So yeah, I almost lost about 40 pounds in 63 days, just following these 7 videos for I believe 12 uh, 9 weeks straight, right? So the only reason why I stopped is because the fitness trainer Autumn Calabrese, who created the program, recommended that after 21, just take a break, reset, and then get back at it. So what I did was actually 83. So after the 63 days, after the 3 rounds, I took a break on Monday just to just sit, do nothing. I guess I can't remember what I did that day, but I definitely did not do any exercise on that Monday. And then just get back on it on Tuesday and did my fourth round. So, but that opened to a lot. I met a lot of classmates I haven't seen for a long time. They seen my transformation because I've been posting every day on Facebook or posting on my WordPress blog, and then sharing that to my Facebook. And then yeah, that's started hiking. Did my first gross grind hike, and my last one, because just there's just a lot of people who are just way too serious, and they don't care to they just don't care of you know other the people around them as long as they reach their time hiking. So that's it's a word the world we live in, and you have to react. 80% of it is your reaction to it. So, but yeah, and it was good experience. I had 4 or 5 people that joined me on that, right? And then let me bring that up again. So, hold on. And then yeah, I've been doing a lot of hikes that time, and then we switched over to running, and my classmates at the time got me into running, and then I've been running a lot more with her husband, Sam and Shalyn. And yeah, it was just it was a new experience onto life and being active, getting out there. I spent the first 30 33 years of my life just working, coming home, spending time with the family, eating like there is no tomorrow, and repeat. And that was my life, that was my choice, and I wanted, I wanted to spend time with my family. But also, at the same time, you need to expand, and you need to include people in your life. You need to, no one will, it's one thing to share your story on Facebook, but it's another thing to get out there and share your story, and be part of it, and share it with other people. So I think now we're into 26 2015, 2016 now. So I did 10 races. I was improving on my sun run time. So 2015 was my very first ever race, which was the sun run. That was a 10K. That was my very first time running and a race, and I never experienced that feeling ever. It's not the same as running a track back in high school. So being surrounded, I think there was 39,000 people crowding the streets of West Georgia. That was a huge eye-opening experience, and I guess I got hooked with that, and did 10 races with Shellin and Sam alternating, because they had a newborn as well. We had this our young both our youngest had the same name, so it was pretty funny. And I think they were just, I believe, I think 3 to 5 months apart, so same name, not so far apart, the birthday, so same age. So it was funny. So yeah, I did 10 races, and then that's when we decided to do our first marathon in 2017. So obviously, my classmate, she was training for her first marathon for the summer of 2016, until she got injured. But obviously, me and her husband saw the huge changes that she was able to achieve. We're talking about almost like a 45-minute change for, was it 45? But anyways, we seen a huge change on her time. So she joined the summer group for the running room program for marathon. And yeah, me and her husband decided to join the program for January, for you know the only marathon in Vancouver, which is the BMO full marathon, right? And so yeah, we both were training for that one. At the same time, we signed up to a bunch of races before that. So I almost did almost 20 races for 2017. And yeah, obviously our instructor at the time, Coach Albert, wasn't very too pleased of us, because obviously, especially training for your first marathon, you want to do increment of 10% each week, not to overwhelm yourself, and raise your chances of injury. Yeah, we were putting on the kilometers, and especially when we showing up to the running room to do our programs. Obviously, uh, when it said 8 kilometers, obviously, it's like, well, let's round it up to 10, right? So we were, obviously, it was funny, how me and Sam started in the running room, the rebels of the group, of just adding more to our runs, going rogue, or detours where obviously at that time it was only one coach. There was no co-instructors that we are doing for the last year, this year and last year, co-instructors to it was one person trying to handle 20 to 30 people, and obviously that's a lot to ask for. So I give props to my first running coach, Albert, for what he was able to do, right? So yeah, it was our first marathon, and obviously I made wonderful friends and people I can also call family. That obviously my wife really opened up, and we're talking about the first 33 years we met in when we were 20, when I was 2021. And yeah, we just spent each moment with each other, and not complaining, but that was our life, right? We created our own world, and then we didn't have it was only either family or a very few people that we see from work, or in very small group that I still see from high school. So that was the our situation. It was mostly us, and we just see a few people every month. So, but yeah, I mean, this was an eye-opening experience. Created new relationship, new also friends that we call family, friends that who come out to see us, just to see us, right? And yeah, now I was able to pay it forward in 2019, 20, I think end of 2018, doing coaching at the running room for Learn to Run. So yeah, it's one way for me giving back to what I was enjoying, and same as what this 21-day quarantine body shift program, same as my Learn to Run. I've been there. I mean, I was very close to quitting, right? Uh, Me registering and getting the 21-day fixed program, you guys joining the Learn to Run program because you wanted to include running into your lifestyle, or you want to achieve health results through running. Yeah, that's one of the hardest things to do, is making that choice for yourself, and especially if you are joining on your own and was not recommended by someone already inside the program. Then that double kudos to you for taking that action, and being in a new environment that you're not familiar with. You know I've been there, right? And it's a terrifying moment, especially when I ran my first Learn to Run. It's like, obviously I felt imposter syndrome because obviously I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not a run coach that I know everything about it. I was just someone who was there to follow the program, help you guys with the program, and keep you guys accountable for it, right? And that's what I did. So, but it's been very rewarding and fulfilling. And I'm like, this Sunday, my 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 partner in crime in the Learn to Run program, Mandy, she's organizing a gathering. So um, I'm looking forward to seeing my students. Especially it's a small group. and I'm not sure what we're planning to do. Maybe we're gonna do an outdoor run, right? And but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them for this since almost a year now that they joined. I think back in October for a 10-week uh, program to run their very first. Well, I can't say very first anymore because they were training for their very first 5K run, but they did three before that event happened, and that I give them so much props for trusting us, and taking a chance on themselves to be part of the community, right? And that's one thing that I try to train. uh, I bring to the Learn to Run program is to bring the community aspect to get them comfortable with the people that's there at the store, and I bring coaches that are members, and also specialize and share their journey uh, from the running room, so that it's not only me and Mandy that they can feel comfortable speaking to because we're their coach. They're also, they can feel comfortable speaking to the guest speakers because they are also there at the store running their program, running for their training, for their health and fitness. They can approach them and feel comfortable knowing a lot more people than their classmates, their run mates, and their coaches. So that's how I set that up. And that's how I'm setting up this 21-day quarantine body. Hopefully, this first 15 people that join for October will come back and repeat again. And yeah, we just, create that community aspect within the group and share our stories. So yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell, from the beginnings of my son being my second born being born, and my health journey, my scares and whatnot, to me coaching for a few years for running, and now me coaching, doing what I did to start my journey with the 21-day fix, which here I call 21-day quarantine body shift, because obviously with the times that we're living in now, a lot of us are being forced to, well, not forced, but a lot of us had to make the decision to stay home, work from home, not go out a lot. Sometimes our gyms are wasn't operating at the time, and the facilities that we train at are decided to close. So you know it's what's a good analogy, or I just heard it this morning, but basically basically this is the situation we are at, or yeah, this is the situation that we are at, but at the same time, this is the situation that you know we don't have to live in, right? Uh, what can the situation actually be? And those are the decisions that we can make for ourselves. Is and I always promote, if you're not happy in what you're doing or what your experience, flip the script, and take that initiative to, okay, this is where we are, where in areas that we can improve. And as much as I'm a follower of the One Thing book and the principles, let's find that one thing that we can get started with. It does not have to be 30 minutes long. It doesn't have to be our entire day. And that's what I'm saying with nutrition. As much as we're going to try to improve our nutrition, it starts with the very small tasks. And you can do that by starting with breakfast, right? Either preparing it ahead of time so you have time, or make or changing up the ingredients so that it's more, you have more nutrient dense foods, so that you feel, you're giving your body what it needs and feel fuller and more satiated. And those are the things that you can get started until they become repetitious, and then you can move on to the next thing. So you can start your health journey with 10-30 minutes a day. It's not your entire, it does not have to be your entire day, right? We want to build positive and happy, enjoyable experiences and habits, not something that we feel like it's work, right? So, and it starts with something really small until it becomes routine and just part of your life, like breathing and walking, and stuff, that errands that you do on a regular basis, right? So that's just part of it. So, but yeah, thank you guys for sharing your time with me. It's another 1 hour call, but I guess I can keep going on, because I have a lot of stuff I can share and experience, and seeing a lot of wonderful things that people were able to achieve when they finally make that decision in their health and their well-being. And yeah, that's for another day. So yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for your time. If you are gonna be watching this, you caught this late and you're gonna watch this in the beginning, please go into the comments and hashtag replay. Okay, hold on. Okay, hashtag replay. Also, um, it will help me a lot if you guys like this video as well. Also in the, yeah, also
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
sorry about that. Also, if you guys want to know more of the 21-day quarantine by ship, please head over to uh, the link to apply. Or if you want any more information before that, please by all means just hashtag me in the comments, and I will reach out to you personally, and get your questions answered. So without further ado, my next live stream will be Mondays at 7 p.m. Usually those are lessons, and every Thursday is a Q&A session. I'm hoping probably you guys join me on the Q&A also, so that if you guys want a goal uh, that you want to achieve, and you don't know where to get started, I can help break that down for you. And if you guys are willing to jump on the call, so that we don't have this delay of uh, because there's probably like a 10 seconds delay between what I say to seeing your comments. Yeah, jump onto the call. I'll send you an invite, and you guys can join me. This what I'm using is it's not a software. It's a browser based, so it works on any browser like Chrome or Explorer or Firefox. I mean, yeah, it's internet based, so it's browser based, so it's run through that. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, let reach out to me, hashtag me, and I'll get to you and give you more information. So yeah, I wish you guys all wonderful a wonderful Thursday evening here in Vancouver. And if I don't see you guys, uh, tomorrow, uh, TGAIF, and have a wonderful weekend. All right, guys, take care, and hope to see you guys on the challenge group starting November 2nd. All right, take care.